Hello everyone, today we are going to be looking at adding and subtracting algebraic fraction. As a general rule of thumb, any fractions, to add and subtract them, we need to ensure that the denominators are the same. Let's take a look at a few examples here. So 2 will be plus b over 7. Our denominators here are not the same, so let's first make it the same. So here we need to multiply by 7, and whenever we change our denominator, we have to do the similar changes to our numerator. So let's multiply our numerator by 7 as well. And here we need to multiply by b and b. So now we would have 14 over 7b plus b squared over 7b. And now because our denominators are the same, we can now add our numerator. So we write it down as a single fraction. 14 plus b squared over 7b. And that's it. This is our answer. We will leave them as a fraction. Okay, let's take a look at question 2. Now, because this is not a fraction, we can always turn any number into a fraction by writing it down over 1. So minus y over 6x. Now we need to turn this into 6x. So multiply by 6x and multiply by 6x. We would have 12x squared over 6x minus y over 6x. Okay, then write it down as a single fraction by combining our numerators. And that's it. That would be our final answer. Okay, let's take a look at a little more complex fraction. Let's make our denominators the same first. Multiply this by 7. And multiply this by 5. Now the reason I've wrote 7 and 5 in front of the bracket because I want you to understand that we now need to expand the bracket. So we need to use our knowledge of expansion here. Okay, so let's expand the bracket. 7x minus 14 over 35 minus 10x minus 5 over 35. Okay, now since our denominators are the same, let's combine our numerators together. But when we combine, if that's a plus, then that's easy. But if that's a minus, you need to ensure that you change this. Okay, so let's combine that now. Minus 14. Now that would be minus 10x, so minus 10x. But then negative and a negative now will turn into a positive. 5 over 35. Now the reason is because there is still a bracket here. So we need to now ensure that we times the sign as well. Okay, now if you look at our numerator now, there are terms that we can actually combine and simplify it. So we need to simplify it now. So I'm going to rearrange and regroup everything with the same term. So I have minus 14 and plus 5 on the top and 35. So x and x we can solve, and negative 14 and plus 5 here we can solve. So 7 minus 10 is negative 3x, and negative 14 plus 5 is negative 9 over 35. And that will be our final answer. Okay, let's take a look at the next example. Now, our denominator here is x minus 1 and x minus 2. Now, that's quite complex. So, in order to make them the same, we just need to multiply x minus 2 here. And remember to multiply our numerator as well. And for these, we need to multiply x minus 1 and x minus 1. Right? Okay, let's expand the bracket on the top here. So 2 times x is 2x, minus 2 times 2 is 4. And then we have over x minus 1 and x minus 2. We just need to write both the denominators as a separate bracket. Then we have plus in between. And that would be 3 times x is 3x. And 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. Over again x minus 1 and x minus 2. Now let's combine this as a single fraction. Now because that's a plus, that's not a problem at all. So 2x minus 4 plus 3x minus 3 over x minus 1 and x minus 2. Again, our numerator we can always simplify because there are like terms. So let's rearrange all the like terms together following alphabetical order and then the numerical at the end. So x minus 1 and x minus 2. So 2x plus 3x, and that will be 5x. And then negative 4 minus 3 is negative 7. And then x minus 1 and x minus 2. And that's it. That's our answer. Alright, I hope you understand. Now your task has been posted on Google Classroom for you. Please complete them. Mark it once you're done. You can find the answers at the end of this video. So good luck and have fun.